the Asians, the South Americans, the Russians, the Indians, they're going to look at U.S. coins. And if one or two guys jump in that want to build a complete set of proof gold, you know, you're off to the races. So,
Mark, did you get your 4 coins back? I'm serious.
no,
There's 2 here. We sold the other 2.
No, I'm dead cold
Well,
serious.
thank you
There's
for.
2 over there?
Thank you.
Here.
They sent 2 in for crossover.
We've got them.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
But Bob, there's a structural difference in that though there's been a much older coin market, the Romans collected Greek coins, Peter Paul Rubens was a coin collector, the House of Rothschild started as a coin shop, etc. It's been a long market. The earliest U.S. coins, a lot of the great ones, come from Europe because there was a few collectors. The structure of the marketplace and the efficiency way behind us. A beautiful story is about 8 years ago, the major Swiss coin dealer, who's very good at grading, knows how to look at coins like us, said, David, we finally have progress. My clients are now insisting on PCGS grading, and I send the coin into PCGS, and then these rarities, Swiss rarities, and then I give it back to them. They crack it out of the holder, they put it in their cabinet with the tag. They save the tag, and that's how they want it. David, in Europe, we call this progress. But now they're starting to dig the PCGS and NGC grading and actually leave them in the holder, and they're appearing in auctions in Europe, and people see that in a PCGS or an NGC holder they sell for more money. The dealers are starting to get involved. They're 20 years behind us structurally.
But the question is it a case? One of the issues of asset allocation is, let's say you take $1 million and you can get a 5% return, and you do that in the U.S. coin market, but you can only put $100,000 in to a foreign coin market, and you can make a 30% return. Right. The fact is, a 30% return on $100,000 is not the same dollars
right,
as...
you have no interest in it, I understand.
Yeah, no, you can't get down, you cannot get down a big enough bet.
Right, you once asked me, what do I like in numismatics? I said the most undervalued thing in numismatics is colonial currency. And the first thing you said to me is, can I put $5 million into it?
Right.
And I said, well, if you get the notes up to 5,000 apiece,
right.
you can do that. But I understand where you're going with this. So I have a sizable amount in world coins, but it's taken me years to build. You would have lost interest, and I look at it as my euro exposure, so to speak, and it's diversified within that. If you wanted to apply $10 million today to go buy rare world coins, it'd be pretty difficult, don't you think?
In most of it,
you could do it in 2 years.
It's like anything else that's over time and not just spending money. So buying the great crowns,
spending
buying
money
the great,
is just not the
right. But buying the great crowns, buying the great, buying the great ancient coins,
right.
buying the great gold, the best British 5 guineas. It just takes time and opportunity. Really, like the same thing it is in the U.S. Put together a collection and say I want to spend $10 million on gem bust material. Good luck at that. You want to collect, spend $10 million on proof gold, easy. $10 million on Morgan dollars, easy. So it depends on what you're picking.
But you can spend dollars that don't produce a great return.
I know.
Versus dollars that take time to produce
The
a great
things that are
return
worth
versus
buying
no
are
dollars that produce a huge return.
Yeah, but the
you
things that
might
are
not
worth buying
put
are
money
never easy to buy. And I bought the German New Guinea 5 mark, which is one of the classic, world crowns. Improved as salzberg, and I paid $29,000. Everybody figured I paid $10,000 too much. I knew I paid $10,000 too much.
Right. When they're underpriced, the people don't sell them. So I wanted to collect the 500 home run club. In 1984, I would go to a sports show. I'd go to the uniform dealer with all the uniforms listed, and I'd go, they were $10,000 at the time. I want to buy a Babe Ruth jersey, and they'd go, well, they're $10,000. I go, where do I surrender? Who do I make the check out to? Oh, you really want to buy one? Yeah, well, let me get your number. Nobody called me till they were 200. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody had them for sale at 10 grand. That's the problem.
Okay.
There's
As
a-
Joe
there's a
said,
lot of
you
effort.
can't
Yeah.
get the bet down.
There's a lot of effort and legwork that goes into any great collection.
Yeah, that's,
You know, it's not about spending the money.
What he
So,
said.
you know, you
But
have
is-
to be in
But
Europe.
if you put the effort in, can you do, I mean, it's
Yeah.
one thing to try to put the effort in and never achieve it.
Yeah, but
It's the other thing to put the
every
effort
great
in and
collection,
be able to over
every
time.
great collection I've done, it's like it's one coin at a time, one coin, and then I go there and see it all at once. I'm like, how did we do this? So every great collection starts with one. Warren Buffett said, how, you know, in answer to the question, how do I learn stocks? Start with the A's. You know, with coins, one at a time. Pick one at a time. And that's how over 30 years you build a great collection. Now if you say, I want to spend $10 million, I'm not an investment dealer. I mean, none of my clients are investment collectors, and they spend, you know, I sell $1 million coins and everything on down, and they're not investors. So, but the thing is, it's one at a time.
Over 10 years.
Yeah, over a
Minimum,
long
10
period
years.
of time. And just being diligent and never missing a beat. And if you're going to do World and Ancients, you got to be in Europe.
So here's the ultimate question. If you had 10 years of patience to invest in anywhere in the coin market in the world, where would you do it now? Just the patience. Would you just focus on the U.S. or focus somewhere
I'd
else
buy
in the
Chinese modern.
world? Chinese what? Chinese modern? Are you kidding?
Let's drop this and get into Doug's.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking on behalf
Excuse me,
of,
just 1 second, please.
Yeah, please.
Just 1
Oh,
second.
okay.
Let's announce it.
All right, let's announce it. All right, may we? Oh, jeez. Doug bought a wonderful, magnificent, beautiful, beautiful diamond for my love here.
Wonderful.
I love that girl. I love that boy.
Someone put a ring on it.